Hello and welcome to the Red Boys podcast. It's the first podcast of February featuring myself, Alex Camp, and in the middle, the delectable Dom Hatton Woods.
What does that mean?
And the effervescent Ethan Smith.
I am also here.
There you go. Delectable. It means like sort of delicious and tasty and tantalizing, which is not true about
gay,
you.
isn't it?
I think he was just looking for alliteration.
That was the first alliteration that came to my head. I went with it. The other ones are all pretty bad. Disgusting.
Diabolical.
Dominant.
Ugh.
No.
Oh.
Is that what?
Absolutely
Dominant
not.
Dom.
That was one of your main jokes back in the day, wasn't it?
I said it a couple
My
of
name's
times.
Dom. I'm not Dom.
I'm not dominant.
Innant.
Was that one of your main
That wasn't one of
jokes?
my main jokes. That was the start of a. That was the start of a
That
bit
was your-
about not being dominant, which I still do.
That was
Sometimes.
that was the jewel in the crown.
And that's how you warmed them up for that bit.
No, now I say I'm a man. No, I'm not going to do my bit on air, am I?
No, don't do that.
Can you move your knees because they were blocking your face on the camera?
It's probably better for everybody, innit?
No, it's not.
We got knees blocking the face. We got
my
the
face.
with the bloody workman next door.
What's good for you is you got headphones on, so it's less off-putting.
No, I can hear whatever's picked up on the mic.
That's a good point.
It might be less. It might be better, but just what are they doing working
drive
next
as well.
door?
I know, I'm making a living, feeding the families and wives
Workmen.
Or husbands.
and dogs
Or husbands.
or husbands.
No, there's no
Workmen.
gay workmen or women workmen. What are you talking about?
Actually, no, we had
Have you ever seen a woman up a
I
ladder?
once went on a date with a female plasterer.
Did you really?
It's just really attractive. Very muscular.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. What happened? Why didn't it go anywhere?
Well, I was in Nottingham doing a gig and we met in the day and walked around, kissed in her car, and then she said, I live with my parents. I said, well, I live in Manchester. And that was the end of that. She said, do you want to book a hotel? I said, no.
What a love
romantic
story.
No, I do
she
not.
said, do you want to book a hotel? And you went, nah, that's probably not
Yeah, I don't
worth
want to spend 100 quid, do I?
Well, she's a plasterer. She's got money.
Yeah, she just
She
get
was
her to
supposed-
pay
she,
for it.
She probably was saying, do you want me to book a hotel?
Yeah.
I've got more money than you have.
10 foot that.
Yeah,
Time
you should have
served.
taken the opportunity.
Cards
She
in.
could have plastered the walls whilst we were there.
Ugh.
Did she show you a CSCS 30 card?
No.
This is
That's
I
some
know what that is.
workmanship.
I know what that
talk.
is.
Yeah.
My dad talks about it. He's a tradesman. Isn't he?
I've got no connection to the trades. I'm not going to lie to you. I've got absolutely no connection with the trades at all.
I'm not majorly surprised, but I'm imagining could you not picked up any lingo from like the odd plumber knocking around,
Like-
the
like-
electrician.
I've probably pretended to be a plumber in, the
Porn.
background of
Right.
the TV show, in Hollyoaks.
Yeah,
I'm just in the background, like,
I just
plumbing something.
It's your
I just-
bullcock love.
I just said
It's
the
your
word,
ball cock, love. It's all over the place.
I said the word porn already.
You said the word porn,
You said I
why?
pretended to be a plumber and I said in porn.
No, but if you know.
Put your knees down. You can't see your face, mate. People
Let him
need to
say
see
how
the
he
facial
wants.
expression.
This
What
is
about the people?
podcasts.
What about the people on audio, Tom? What about them people?
Well, they're fucking twats, aren't
Well, sorry about that,
Don't
AJ.
say that.
they? There's about
Go
10
on,
of them anyway.
They're listening on
I'm the only one that
Spotify.
sees the Spotify stats and they're abysmal.
Have you been looking at the Spotify stats?
Yeah, because it's with my other podcast stats. I'll show
How's
them
that
to you.
doing?
Yeah, much better, actually.
I don't want to see the stats, right?
Well,
We can't look at the stats for the podcast on the podcast.
This
That's
is
too
this is
meta.
admin. This is admin.
So,
Meta admin.
We're not looking at this now,
Oh,
are we? What are we doing? What are we doing?
I was just going to ask you more interesting than what the actual thing we're talking about today is.
What is
Fucking room designation.
We're talking about room designation. So we've decided we're going to have one. We're going to play this house man to man rather than no. We're going to play. Is it zone or man to man?
Like
It's like
individual
Cluedo.
sport.
We're gonna Cluedo it, aren't we? You know,
We're going to clue
Mr.
it.
Red's gonna be in the kitchen with the saucepan, kind of.
We've
thing.
all got it's like a prison. You've all got your area, and it's not like a all for all. It's an individual sport now. It's not football. We're not playing. It's not a team anymore.
Well,
We're
it would
playing-
be-
We're playing golf
We're playing golf.
in the Ryder Cup, so it's a singles event. But
I don't expect
Bit
the
towards
standard
it.
will be as high as that.
well, not with that attitude.
Be playing like 8-year-olds golf at the mini golf.
Yeah, crazy
place.
golf.
Yeah. Absolutely mental. This
Crazy
golf.
golf normally results in do you want to meet up again? No.
I think it means we're playing zone in basketball terms. We're playing this house.
Well, yeah,
zone.
you use your sport now then.
Yeah, it just makes more sense.
Well, yeah, and also people care and watch that sport.
Golf's a bigger sport than basketball, I'd say.
Nobody likes golf, Dom.
No,
would
what do you
say.
mean? The golf ball's tiny.
No, in terms of like
And the basketball players are massive.
in terms
Yeah,
of
they
the
are.
audience, I reckon golf's probably more prominent than
Why
basketball.
isn't there any massive golfers like a fucking 7
Tiger
foot
Woods.
tall golfer?
Bryson DeChambeau, he's fucking massive.
How tall is he?
Probably like 6'5".
No.
I've completely plucked that out of my head. He's just too
Yeah, I can
He's
tell.
probably 5'11".
I'm gonna look it up.
He's 1 inch taller.
Don't
than
Google
He
it.
hits it fucking miles.
You keep getting your phone out. What's
Yeah, because
going
I'm
on?
googling Bryson DeChambeau's
We're
height.
not at the pub. This is a professional podcast here.
Right. So I was doing some. Should we do some stuff that's not boring before we get into that? Should we do
Okay,
the
let's
catch up?
do some stuff that we'll put that later. We'll do the room designations later. Let's bring it up for it. Have you got something?
So he's 185 meters. 6 foot 1.
185
That's not
meters.
that.
That's
6 foot.
giant.
6'1". That's not that.
See,
tall,
6 foot 1 is not even nearly as tall as me.
Same height as me.
Same height as you.
Just regular,
That's pathetic.
average.
That is perfect. What a pussy.
That's a rubbish height.
What a fucking pussy.
Come down.
He's the biggest one
He's massive, yeah.
compared to the other golfers.
Yeah, Rory McIlroy's at 5'8". He's tiny.
There you go. Give me a huge 7 foot golfer because Steph Curry plays golf pretty well. He's 6'3",
He's a basketball player.
but that would make him the tallest golfer.
A lot of basketball.
He's probably sick of being the shortest basketball player. He's like, I'm going to be the tallest golfer.
A lot of basketball players play golf, actually.
Yeah,
Michael
loads of
Jordan
them.
does.
Michael Jordan, to be fair.
Did you know Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods? They used to go out together in like LA, in like Las Vegas,
Oh, probably
hang out.
banging
banging
those
hookers.
birds.
That was when he had his thing of fucking.
You mentioned hookers
Oh,
again.
porn
Every
and
time.
hookers.
We had 2 rules.
But that
today.
wasn't in a. That was just a fact. You
You're
watch
sick.
watch the film and you'll see it.
You're a sick little man.
Not you won't see it, but you'll hear about it.
You're 185 centimetres of sick, degenerate misogyny.
184. Thanks very much.
Sad.
Let's get it right. Anyway, go on, man. Take it away.
Well, I'm balding.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
It's become an issue. I was kind of holding on to what I had, and then a Turkish man with a trigger finger come and fucked up my whole shit.
That sounds like a country song.
It was a
Came across
Turkish
a
man.
Turkish man with a trigger finger.
And I remember, and he was cutting me hair, and he was looking at me as if to be like, oh, "I've done a shit job of this," you know, like. And then at the end, he kind of was like, "You all right with that?" And I was like, I was visibly upset, and I said, "Yeah, it's fine, thanks." And then I paid him and left.
Thing is, when you get a bad haircut, what are you gonna? I had a joke about that. When they hold up the mirror, what's the alternative?
Well, I guess they can't put it back on, but also it's not his fault that I'm balding, is it?
He must have seen you come in and thought, oh no, I'm about to ruin this guy's life.
He knew from the start. He's like, I ain't got the skills.
Did he do with the fire and that?
No, did he do it with fire? He just...
No, they do the ears with fire, don't they?
The ears aren't the issue.
Yeah, but I was just questioning. I'm progressing the conversation. Yes, and
Yes, and...
we've been doing a lot of improv actually recently.
Have you?
Just in the kitchen and that.
That's good.
Like Ethan will come up to me and be like, "Found some stuff on your laptop," and then I'll go with it. We had a good one the
I
other
think
day.
it's just having a conversation with somebody and
No,
not
in an improv,
failing
in
to connect with them.
fantasy world.
Oh, okay. in
Yeah,
fantasy
we do
world.
have
We make up a
fantasy... We're
situation.
having fantasy conversations now.
Yeah.
You know, where I go, like, I'm his manager.
Should we do one now?
Or I'm a real estate agent.
Oh god, you should be his manager. That would be so
Should we do one
good.
now?
You know what? That's actually a really good idea. Well, we'll do 10%.
Do you know what? Yeah, it's the other day he said to me, he's doing this funny flowers thing, and he said,
I've got a business idea.
He goes, I think you should.
Well, don't talk about it because people are going to do
No,
it.
they're not.
They're going to nick it.
I said, and he goes, you should invest.
Patented.
You should invest. Give me $1 million. I said, if I give you $1 million, you're just going to take the $1 million.
Yeah.
You're not going to do that, but you're just going to take the $1 million and go, I'm all right now.
That's a successful business. Made $1 million at that.
Hold it for $1 million. Didn't have to do anything.
And then I got a great idea. I was like, I don't even think a business has to be successful.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think that you just have to trick a posh person into giving you enough money that you can,
That's
you
a
know.
crime.
Yeah, it's a crime.
I mean, they
Yeah.
do have
Yeah, but-
contracts.
What are they?
Yeah. You know, paper.
What's going on with that?
I also don't have $1 million to give you.
Well, I know, but we could find other people. We could. I'm sure you know some people. Don't
You don't know
Me?
Do you know
Yeah.
millionaires?
No, I don't know any
The drummer from the
millionaires.
Foals?
I don't know how much money he's got. It's
Probably
not
a
my
millionaire.
business.
Do you know any like drug addicted, like where they've got money but it's not theirs?
I know drug addicted people, but they're not posh.
They're not going to get
They're
on
not
with it.
doing well.
I sold drugs to someone in the pandemic.
That's good.
I had pills left, and he was like, "Mate, I'll buy these pills off you for £100 a pill." And I was like, "Okay."
£100 a pill.
He was fucked
ridiculous.
Up. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Yeah, and he did it like once a week. It was great. I was making loads of money, and I'd pay my.
Who
the fuck is this?
He well, I'm not going to talk about who he is, but he just in Somerset, he was just fucked and going for a bad time, and he had loads of money. I was like, great, let's do that.
Yeah.
But like, why £100? Like,
Because he couldn't. No other drug dealers aren't going out in the pandemic. They're not driving 30 minutes.
As
in
if
the
drug
pandemic.
dealers are like, sorry, I've tested positive. I can't
yeah.
say I've got a house.
Who are these drug dealers?
No, but
who are
it's-
like,
no.
oh no, I better not break the rules.
Well, I think maybe he didn't know any drug dealers, and also there was a time where they were just stopping cars and be like, "Why are you out?" at
There's
night?"
only one dealer we can rely on in times of
Well,
trouble.
I actually paid.
Big D in the sky.
yeah. It's just like a pill sign.
Oh,
And Dom's just like,
I was at
it's my turn.
He bought like 4 pills, £400 a paper, made £50 to go and drive it. I made £350 for just doing nothing. What a deal! Maybe I should do it again.
Yeah,
No, I shouldn't.
I can sort you
There's
out.
no way you're finding that much of an idiot again.
No, I don't think it. Yeah, my mate was like, "Let's make it a business." I was like, "No."
What, selling pills for £100?
Just having one client.
Obviously, that's the
what's
best
this, mate?
business plan.
But you say that.
What's this mate called? Because I feel like I need to talk to him about something.
I'd go to a rave in Bristol and someone would be like, "Oh, have you got a pill?" I wear big puffer jackets before I was a drug dealer. "Have you got a pill?" But yeah, £30. And they go, "That's ridiculous." I go, "Well, fuck off then." And they go, "Yeah, all right, £30." Because they're just desperate for it in a rave, aren't they?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
We
Yeah,
actually, me and my
profiteering.
mate were going to just go there sober and just sell pills, but it never happened. It's a good idea though.
Yeah. You didn't come up with this idea. This has been going on forever.
Charging a lot for drugs.
Yeah.
I've never heard the £100 for a regular ass pill though.
Well,
I
he
mean,
was just a
that's-
fucking idiot. Maybe we should do that warehouse project. I've seen you on the Rent Boys. Got any pills?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, that's what a podcast
How's your
is
dad?
about.
How's your dad?
That's Chris.
Still a paedophile? So, did I
So
show
what-
you the hate comment that I got from my dad on a video?
From your
Your own
dad.
dad.
Oh, from my dad. So I posted the video of my dad, didn't I? That went viral, and then someone was so furious about it because the comments are generally like, "Your dad's a paedophile," or like, "Good on him." But this guy was so.
Just one or the other.
Your dad's a paedophile, nice.
But there's never been any hate towards me. It's not like, "You're funny," and I'm like, "Thanks, mate." But this guy was so furious. He posted this on his Instagram. Saved the video, posted it on his Instagram. Imagine you're an old divorced guy at the edge of his life, maybe having a midlife crisis, one of a small amount of good in your life before you're 64. He's 57, but it's all right. And then eventually 70, and nurses have to wipe your ass. And then some 25-year-old bombshell agrees to date you, which is a weird word to use, I think.
And
Just
We've
also,
real
never seen a
person.
picture.
it's a
of
what they say
massive
on-
jump to conclusion, isn't it? To be
Um,
like, she's 24,
what
she
they-
must be fit.
That's what they say on Top Gear, isn't it? Bombshell.
Yes.
Anyway, and your last giving you your last spark of hope in your life. 25 being the legal age, by the way. And then your ugly, annoying, Muppet-looking ass son makes a video about you revealing your private conversation with him to thousands of morons online. Well, it's millions, but all right, mate. And then I messaged him saying, "Sorry, mate, you got it wrong. I asked my dad's permission for these text messages." He goes, "This dude DM'd me. He's a good sport. Follow him."
Just a
transition.
180-degree turnaround.
No, fair enough.
He didn't even reply to a message. He just posted it on. And now he follows me. I've made a friend.
That's amazing. I think, though, he did have something right, that you do look like a Muppet. That is true. Like, you do have a Muppet face. Like, it's a weird little peanut head, and your mouth goes up and down like this when you're on your videos. And it's
It
like,
does, yeah.
like Elmo.
The angle is crazy.
Sorry, mate. How are your videos doing?
No, I'm just saying you look
Go.
like a Muppet when you talk, that's all.
I felt mean then because I was like, I'm actually being personal. Then you called me a Muppet, and I thought it's all right.
Yeah.
It's not personal to say my videos aren't doing well. It's
Yeah.
not a personal thing.
Well, hopefully this video
Goes no. It won't.
does well. I think that,
The videos I've done all right actually.
you know, I
Videos
think
of
that
me and your okay. Sorry.
old people should be allowed to.
Do you know what I thought is interesting?
Can you
is-
stop interrupting everyone all the fucking time?
Sorry about that.
It's
To be
fucking
honest.
annoying. Every time anybody says anything, you interrupt and you go on a different tangent.
No, but it was on the same topic.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was.
Well, go on then.
Well, But now whatever.
No, it sounds stupid now. Anything you say is going to sound stupid now.
What I was going to say, right, is I think my dad on these videos, in fairness, it is my fault. I am putting him in the public eye. But he does the podcast, so it's on him. But but a lot of people give a lot. Hey, don't interrupt.
Just get your sentence out.
Well, I am. I'm thinking about what I'm going to say to phrase it in the best way to make the podcast as good as possible.
It's not going to be good now.
Not with that attitude, it's fucking not.
What is it you were going to say?
Well, I was going to say, a lot of people say my dad's like a predator, which he is. But I think, he's 57, dating a 25-year-old girl. That's most 57-year-old men's dreams. They just don't want to leave their ugly wife to fucking do it. So I think that she's actually the weird one because she's dating an older man that doesn't really have that much money. She just likes his saggy bollocks.
First of all,
She's the
this
one in
is
the
a
wrong, I
Louis
think.
C.K. bit.
No, it's not.
It is. It's
Is
on
it?
this latest special where he talks about being an older man and people give him shit for dating younger women, but it's them that's weird. So it would be really funny if it wasn't already a Louis C.K. bit.
Well,
Second of
I've come up
all,
with that myself.
that's not every 50-something-year-old man's dream. I
Yeah,
think
it is.
every 50-something-year-old man probably wants to have sex with a 25-year-old woman because they're in the quality of their looks and their bodies is premium.
Right.
But they don't want to spend all their time with a 25-year-old woman. Well, what do you have in common? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I guess-
Even I don't date women that young.
They're not going to be happy about going to Civil War reenactments and stuff.
Yeah, the
are
thing
they?
is, my dad doesn't do that shit. My dad went out with her on a night out for her birthday. They went out, they did drugs, and he got escorted out the club because he thought he was an old man harassing this woman.
The bouncer thought that he was an
because he
old
was so
man.
much older. He was an old man harassing a young woman.
Wow.
I think your man on the internet is right though, because you do exploit your dad and his terrible behaviour for the crux of most of your comedy.
But I send him the videos, and do you know what he goes? He says, "Son, that's funny. I'm so proud of you."
No, that's fine. It's good, and it's good you're getting success. But eventually, you'll have to find something else to
I've got
talk
autism. I'll talk about that as well.
about. You don't, though.
I post videos about autism.
Yeah, but like, you're not really autistic, are you? Like, you're sitting here doing a podcast with me and Ethan.
First of all, that
You've got-
wasn't a response.
You went to regular ass school. You do quite a difficult job considering. You've got to organise your own time, do all that stuff. It's not that autistic, is it really? Come on. Like,
don't
let's
know.
be honest here. You're not that autistic. You are a bit of a twat and like you're difficult.
Where you go? Where you
But
going?
like,
We're
you
going to
doing?
get your proof of autism. Is that where you're going? You're trying to get your certificate.
You're not even diagnosed by the standards of today. He's gone. He's
Well,
gone
I don't
from
know.
the podcast.
We Dom has a friend who's a real autistic.
A real one.
Yeah, a real one. Certified. He's been there. He's spent years working on it.
He's working on it.
So, and
Building
he
it up.
doesn't think Dom's autistic either. So,
So
What
he
the fuck?
brought in a pair
What
of
the
shoes,
fuck's going on?
as if a pair of shoes is going
So I'll
to
tell you what's
prove
going on.
that he's
Ethan
autistic.
experienced this the other day. So I bought these shoes, right?
Okay.
And I've got one foot that is substantially bigger than the other.
Wait,
Okay.
hang on.
So I bought these shoes, and the left one, this is an 8.5. I was going to go for the 8, but the left one was too small. I got the 8.5. The left one's perfect. Right one's now too big. I've bought an insole, right, to try and sort it. Didn't like that. And I have lost... I was up till 3 a.m. last night thinking about these shoes.
Right. Okay. So how does that
That's
make
not
you
an
the
autism.
same
If that's-
as the guy who I went to school with, who was so terrified of the other children at school that he would run home every day, and people who are non-verbal or they can't mix with other people at all?
Oh, I've got one.
How is that the same just because you are interested in your trainers?
If that's not an autism diagnosis, I don't know what it is.
You're right, it's not. And you don't know what it is because it's not one.
Well, we were out the other day, me, Ethan, Charlie, Eddie, and our mate Vince, and they actually said that I wasn't autistic. I'm just a borderline psychopath, and that was
Yeah, we did say that. Yeah, I remember that actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's correct, yeah.
right.
Like, sure, maybe you might get like an ASD diagnosis, if maybe, but you can't go around saying that you're
ASD.
autistic
Asperger's
all the
disorder.
time.
I think the material I do about being thinking I'm autistic is all right. Good
Sure.
stuff.
I mean, I do material about having
You've
a brother called Adolf. It's not true, but I say it on stage and I get laughs from it.
You've got what's called autistic tendencies.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That means that you act like an autistic person for no reason. That's what that means.
You just prefer to be that way.
Yeah, but you know what? I've got a motto in life. It'll just happen, won't it? So.
Yeah, well, that's my motto. Please don't use that.
It'll just happen.
On stage.
And there's what's going on.
Stop using them on stage as well. They're my catchphrases. I'm the catchphrase guy, right?
Yeah, you don't know about catchphrase,
You don't
sausage,
get
or
your
mash,
own-
man.
Ethan the other day was in the green room at Creatures, sat looking at a sandwich, and I went, "That's your set list."
That is funny.
That was funny.
I,
That is
um,
hilarious.
I had a-
An
I had-
autistic guy would never think of that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He'd be like, "That's a good sandwich." I had a situation at Creatures the other day.
Okay. Creatures Comedy Club.
So-
Robert Street, Manchester.
I've got 7 days a week. I've got a superpower, right, where I can talk to animals and crackheads.
Oh, this was great.
Right. So every now and then a crackhead will wander in and start being belligerent and stuff, and they'll go, "Ethan, can you do your thing?" That you do.
No, what happened was no. This will add to the. I went. I was like, "What are we going to do?" So this guy walked in, went to the bar, said something to Rail, the barman, took someone's pint that they just bought off the bar, and then just went and sat down with it. And I went, "What are we going to do about this?" And Ethan just looks at me and goes, and takes his coat off, as if like he's turning into the Hulk.
Might get Larry this. And then, do you know what I did? I went up to him. I said, "You're right, mate. Do you want to come with me? We're trying to do a comedy show here." And he had loads of pots of Manuka honey out. And he's
What?
like, yeah, he's trying to sell them on and that. And I was like, "Put your pots of Manuka honey away.
I just robbed him.
Let's go out." So he's shoving them. He's in full military garb.
with two bags, one on the front and one on the back.
Yeah, a
Fucking
camel
hell.
pack on the back.
Yeah.
So anyway, he goes to me and I go, he goes, "You don't know what I've done for this country," And I'm like, "Listen, I respect you. You can finish your pint in the hallway. I'm coming with you. I'm going to escort you out." So we goes out into the hallway and he's like, "I'll tell you what, mate, I've just come back from Ukraine." And I was like, "What?" He said, "I've been there 3 times." He said, "You don't know what they've got over there. I'll show you." He pulls out his phone. He goes on YouTube. And he gives it me and he goes,
Looks on YouTube.
and he goes, "Robot dogs." They're all over the place over there. He went, "I shot one of them cunts with a 50 cal." And it got back up and I'm like, "Fucking, this is heavy at this point." And I'm thinking, how do I get him out of here? He's still got half a pint left. I said, "Listen, man, thank you for everything you've done for our country. I really respect it." And he went, "No, you don't." When you don't even care, nobody cares. And then he started to tear up and he was like, "They're coming for us." And I was like, "Oh shit, this is like pretty intense." So I said, "Listen, mate, finish up your pint and let's go." So he finished his pint. He says, "God loves you, right? And he loves me. He loves us all." And I said, "All right, see you later." And then I goes downstairs to get my pint off the bar. He nicked me pint. I'd spent 15 minutes with him talking about Ukraine while he drank my pint.
Is that your pint the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I was well upset and I was like, "Fuck me."
That's so
That's hilarious.
funny.
You should do that.
I
As a
know.
punchline.
I know.
I love the idea of the insecure veteran. Like, you don't know what I've done for this country. We do. No, you don't.
But the thing
You
is,
don't get it.
Ethan's done it before. There was a guy literally going like this to the compere on stage, and Ethan just goes, "Come on, mate, come with me." Puts him on the other side of the door and just closes the door. It's amazing.
I'm a crackhead whisperer.
No one else
The
could do
crackhead
that.
whisperer.
I know, because I can get into their mindset, right? I can think about what it's like on the front lines of the Ukraine. You've got a robot dog running towards you and a camel pack full of vodka. I can be in that mindset.
If I'd done that, he
With
would have
him.
thought I was one of them robot dogs and beat.
He probably would have been like, he would have gone,
Is that
"You're
what you
a robot
are?
person." Yeah.
You're not autistic. You're just a Ukrainian robot.
The autists, they're coming for us.
They've got skin now.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? So there's all this boost in autism diagnosis of people saying they're autistic. Also, the AI technology is going up. I think we're just fucking got surrounded by robot boys.
You could be,
Well, I've got a cock that's similar to a robot. So.
adjustable.
How is it similar? A robot cock would be hard because it's made of metal.
It needs to piss all the time. I don't know if robots would do that. Probably wouldn't piss. It doesn't matter. Let's
Oh,
move on.
I was just thinking about something as well. I was thinking about the things in dyspraxia which are hard, which nobody really talks about. Because people talk about being clumsy and stuff. But I've found it really difficult recently. just to get all the piss that comes out of my penis into the toilet.
Such a weird way to say it. All the piss that comes out of my penis.
Well, some of it gets in there, and then some of it ends up on my foot, and I have to deal with that.
Well, you got right. That's because you're fucked.
Well, no.
No, it is.
Sometimes it's, on an off day, on a school night, and I'm still pissing on my feet.
Sometimes having a foreskin just throws you under the bus a little bit.
That's what I'm saying,
It
yeah.
can really throw you under the bus.
It's like a wild card.
If you change your schedule,
yeah.
like any kind of masturbation or sex or like anything's wrong with it, if you haven't used it in a couple of days.
Yeah.
I used to get it if I went on a long session doing drugs. And then my penis is just a different thing. It's completely
like a different
changed.
shape.
I'm trying to have a wee, and it's like there's this dolphin bottlenose on the end, just throwing it out. It's like a sprinkler system.
Yeah.
You're just putting it all over the place.
You try just the settings.
Yeah, like on the hose and you have in the garden.
It's an interesting point, that. Thanks for bringing that up.
Why have you got your finger on your ear? You trying to be more autistic like that?
No,
Is
I'm
this
like,
is this
I think
something that you
these are
do?
the things that we need to
Are
talk
you on?
about.
Are you on the headset to someone at bloody Mission Control?
No, these are the things we
What
need
was
to talk
that?
about. And
Yeah, that was rubbish, Alex.
well, I've got something I'd like to say.
Okay.
So I've been doing uni recently.
Wait, is this about university?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm just going to do the theme tune because we haven't done any theme tunes
Oh,
yet.
shit.
I'm going to give you the Deli
Having
Development's
such a
theme
blast.
tune. Go.
So I've been doing uni recently, and as we know, it's a waste of time. So one of my friends from school goes to Oxford Uni, right? And then the other day he
very
told
nice.
That's good. That's good.
told me he had Stephen Fry come in and do a talk. That same day, my lecturer wore Crocs.
And you want Stephen Fry to come and talk to you?
Well, and then this lecturer used to be a professional clown. And he's giving us at the minute lectures about our career. And he showed me all these he was doing a presentation, showed me all these pictures of him as a clown, right? And then he told me this story. He was doing Edinburgh Festival. Royal Mile, was that the
Royal Mile,
he was
yeah,
on the
that's
Royal
the place.
Mile. He dressed up as this clown and he went on a protest. He stood on top of a building and protested about being on the Royal Mile as a clown, got arrested, right? And he's now banned from the Royal Mile. And then he gave us a 3-hour lecture on what to do with our careers after uni.
And now he can't even do any street performing at the main street performance event in the world.
So why would I listen to you?
Why would you listen to this guy make bad choices? At the same time, what are you going to get from Stephen Fry?
Good point.
Well, I just thought it'd be fun to meet him.
Yeah.
It's not about
But
fun
he's
to
got
meet
stuff
him.
to say in that.
But you wouldn't
My guy in
understand
Crocs
any of
doesn't.
it.
No, but I'd like to say I've done it. No, but Jordan Peterson goes. I'd love to meet Jordan Peterson at Oxford Uni. Ricky Gervais went
Hello, everybody.
I'd like to try and cry in front of him. See if I can get him.
I mean, you got to be really smart, and then you get good speakers.
Yeah, well, I haven't got that, obviously.
Yeah. Right, next section. We're going to do gripe of the week.
Gripe of the week.
Right, that's not right.
Gripe of the week, gripe of the week, and the pipe of the week. It's the strike of the week, yeah, gripe of the week, gripe of the week. Have a little bit of the gripe of the week now.
I'm loving doing this, having these come through here. You got to get headphones and have a listen.
Yeah, we should get some Bluetooth, like a splitter or a Bluetooth thing.
It's got 4 outs. You just got to have long enough voice. So let's talk about this. Let's get this done. What rooms are we cleaning and why?
Right,
Shotgun
okay.
the kitchen. I've
Why
already
do you
said-
want to have the kitchen
Because
done?
I like cleaning the kitchen.
Yeah, but you're bad at
No, I
cleaning
think
the kitchen.
no, you. Hang on. I reckon I've cleaned the kitchen the most out of all of us.
I know, but have you ever moved anything off the side before you wiped it?
I have actually.
I don't think that's true.
Once.
There we go.
Because I would be a good person to keep the kitchen. Because if there's stuff out, I'll do it. You know, I'm a good, and I'll keep the kitchen in order. And I'm doing the kitchen.
You do know that if there is any mice after that, then they are solely your responsibility and
Well,
fault.
that's fine because I'm the only one that gives a fuck about the mice.
Well,
no one
that is
else
true.
has assisted me.
Yeah,
in
because
any way.
there's 2 mice. This house is big enough for another couple little friends.
No, I don't want it.
I think that there should be, around. I want pets.
I'll tell you what happened is the other day I came down because someone left the heating on, not going to say who, and I came down to do it, and then I saw a mice, fuck off, and I ran out so scared and didn't even put my phone on charge.
Why are you scared of mice?
Because I don't want them to nibble on my feet.
And why do they always fuck off? Every time you're talking about mice, you're like, they fuck off.
Because you turn the light.
Which is what you want them to do, surely.
They scuttle.
I turn the light on. They don't like light, do they?
No, they do not like
They
it.
don't mind light. Who's come up with that?
They're nocturnal,
No, they're not.
aren't they?
No, they're about.
They're just doing their own thing. Some of them get up in the evening. Some of them have a day job. So,
This guy doesn't know anything. I don't know what we're looking to.
how do you reckon Mice Post gets out? Mice Postman. Post Mice.
Go on, keep saying words. Hopefully it'll make sense.
I think that we should cultivate a symbiotic relationship because I've learned a lot about nature. Right? And
Have you?
Yeah, I've learned.
This is the man who told me that I should not clean up the leaves from the garden because it would help mulch them. And then I spoke
And now
to my
all of
mum,
that-
and she said, "No, that's absolutely not the
Well,
case."
is your mum part of nature?
Pretty much, the amount of gardening she does, she's largely. A
Well,
part of
but have you
nature,
not noticed how grass has died?
Yeah, it has died. Yeah,
Because it had no frost resistance because it didn't have a
no,
mulch
it died
sheeting.
before with it was covered in leaves.
Well, I was looking at it today. I was like, see, some leaves
You
fucked
were
up the
looking at
grass
it
now.
going, smoking.
Who's more in tune with the earth than stoners?
You are just like a stoned
Gardeners.
philosopher.
Yeah, I'm talking to the earth. I'm feeling the soil. I'm chilling with mice. I'm doing these things.
Feeling the soil, you're full of shit, is what you are. That's the thing you have in common with the earth.
You know what? I went to the unicorn today, and I was looking at carrots, and they sell carrots, and then they just sell dirty carrots next to the carrots.
Oh, yeah.
As if to be like, can we ask cleaning these ones?
Yeah, those are the ones you get them 10p cheaper.
Yeah, but now I have to take mud home with me.
I like muddy carrots.
It's mental.
So yeah, I want the kitchen.
You want to do the kitchen? Okay,
Right,
it's a big space. You got to do the dining room. You got to clean the whole floor. You got to mop the floor.
But what I'll say is, I think if you take on the bathroom, you also take on the hallway, and here, if you take on here, you also take on the hallway with the shoes.
Well, the
in there.
stairs. I don't think it's the shoes. I think it's the stairs that needs vacuum.
No, the
once.
shoes
The
place.
stairs do need
Once
to
a
have
fortnight,
somebody.
yeah.
Also, the door hallway is a shithole.
Yeah, but that's all right. That's fine.
Well, it's because you keep buying new shoes.
No,
that's
it's not. It's
why.
because you went to 5 aside and left fucking droplets all over the floor.
Droplets.
And you told me that as well.
Droplets.
And I said to
You've
you,
been leaking.
I said
That's
to you-
true, but I'm the only person who's ever swept and mopped that area.
No, I've cleaned
That's a
it
good
before.
point.
Really?
I've hoovered it, yeah.
Hoovered it. Hoover. You don't hoover a hardwood floor. You've got to mop it.
You gotta mop it.
Hoovering it only picks up dust and bits.
Also, did you
Doesn't clean it.
did
Are
you
they nice
hoover the
droplets?
skirting boards?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not cleaning an area. That's doing the perimeter of an area
Yeah, but it's still useful.
while leaving the rest.
More than you've done recently.
I'm just saying it's the lowest on the list of, if I go into a room, it's messy, and I go, fucking hell, best get these skirting boards done.
That
feels
sounds like something you might do, though. to be
Yeah, but
fair.
it feels like something you've heard somebody say. Like,
No, it's not. I just
you knew
don't
the
like-
word
I
skirting
can
board.
imagine
and
Ethan doing the skirting boards, and there's like a pile of fucking empty popcorn bags.
on fire. Yeah.
So you want to do the
Toothbrush.
kitchen? Are you happy with him doing the kitchen?
Let's trial it. Let's give it a trial. Let's do a week or two.
We can always switch over.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I think I'll do the bathroom.
You want to do the bathroom?
I'll do the bathroom.
Up and down.
But, oh wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, bleach the toilet.
You're
give
going
it
to
a scrub.
throw away the empty and unused bottles of.
Clean out the bins.
Now, surely it
Random
should be, if it's
bits.
emptied, it should just go in the bin. I'll empty the bin. But do I have to test each bottle every time?
I think it's your response. If you use a bottle and you put it back on the thing, that's on you. That's like.
But I think the person in charge of the room needs to come to you and be like, "What's going on with
Yeah,
this
that's
extra
fine.
toothbrush?"
Yeah.
Or like, what's this?
Yeah.
Why is this here?
Can I leave my wash bag in there on the floor?
No.
You know
In the
what?
kitchen.
You know what we're gonna get? We're gonna get a wash bag hanging situation because I've got 3 wash bags. One for me razor, one for me things, and one for
Hanging
other
would
things.
work for me.
Just like a little coat rack,
I
but
can
for
make the Amazon order. We'll split it.
yeah, or even sticky hooks.
So I guess that leaves old Sea Dog in the living room.
I honestly think this is the worst one. to
I
do.
think it's the worst one as well. Yeah. I
You
mean,
gotta
all you got to
pick
do is
shit up.
really vac that it's not too bad, but
Hoover the under the sofa. Yesterday, he came in here yesterday to look for his phone. Do you know what he did? And there was all the stuff under the cushions. Do you
Yeah.
know what he did? He picked it up and put it on the bedside table.
on the bedside table.
Just
Bedside?
He put it there.
The coffee table.
I saw it and I went, prefer to put 2 Maltesers there and 15p.
An old Malteser.
Well, I thought whoever left them there might want them still.
My God.
I took the 15p.
Okay, I'm going to absolutely slaughter this place. I'm getting new furniture and everything. I'm going to turn it into a new world.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
mean,
good.
you've already put some.
Some weird old photos, some weird old paintings.
I love how
Look like you've stolen them
difference-
from a hotel.
One of the main differences you've made to the house is put lamps on the fucking lights.
I put lampshades up, and neither of you said anything.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I put lampshades in the kitchen. I put lampshades. I'm going to take pictures of these and put them on the show.
Yeah, that's
just
good.
nobody said anything.
Alex, I just
Well,
want to say,
I didn't even notice. But
That's
then
why
also,
I'm like a parent.
Alex,
It's
I've noticed you've put lampshades up, and I think they look shit. So I've said
do
something.
you think
now.
they look shit?
No, I just wanted to say something negative.
no, it's quite nice that one.
No, it's not.
And it goes with the thing. But also, what's going on with that lamp that's just in there now?
Oh, I moved that in there.
It was like you were going to throw it away, weren't you?
Well, no, it's just I've got 2 lamps, and that one I needed something honestly for my jigsaw puzzles.
Oh, right. Is that why? You
But I
want
just
some
haven't
mood
done one
lighting?
since. It's just sometimes I'm in there and there's not enough light for the really get into the jigsaw.
Do you know what I was thinking about as well? Our Lego is kind of a jigsaw puzzle, like an artistic jigsaw puzzle, isn't it?
Oh, what? For fuck's sake.
Again with the autism.
Yeah, leave us alone, man.
I think if you think about it, Lego men are autistic. The little Lego figures.
Well, they're not real.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. All right, so we got our.
I'm very much real. If I wasn't real and paid a portion third of the rent, that would be a good deal, wouldn't
If
it?
I found out you were a figment of my imagination, I would be much. I'd be at peace.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it would just change things for me.
You could do those. You could do those tour support dates.
Here we go. We're going to do our last section now. All right, listener questions. We're doing a simple. Would you like a would you rather or a shag, marry, kill?
Oh,
Oh, I don't like this shit.
I'd like a would you rather.
Would you rather? Okay, this is from Talise. Thanks to Talise for sending us in.
Oh, yeah,
Talise?
house party.
Talise, it's French name.
Who's this person?
She's a friend of mine.
All right.
Shut up. Would you rather
Go on.
have no hair at all?
Oh.
Right, that's on your arms, legs, head, or face, right? Absolutely, completely hairless.
Right.
Or 2-inch long face hair and like body hair and pretty much covering you.
Do you get to cut the hair?
No.
You don't get to cut the hair.
Well, if you can
but
get
it
that
only
cut the hair,
stays-
what's the point of
it only
the would
stays
you
at
rather?
2 inches. Don't go past that.
It's 2 inches, that's it. You can't change your haircut.
How big's that?
You get more hair on your head for you.
Yeah. And I already got a beard.
You get full head of hair.
I'd rather have no hair at all. I hate having hair.
Completely zero
When my
hair.
hair gets long on my
You
head.
nothing. You look like Duncan Goodhue. You wouldn't even be like Walter White with a mustache.
No, I shave my chest anyways. Sometimes.
Completely bald, no pubes,
Yeah, I hate pubes. I'd rather
No butthole hair.
For me,
Hate
is
pubes?
hair for me is a chore.
no leg hair.
That's fine.
You'd be completely smooth.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd rather be that than an ape.
Yeah, basically, you're going to be an ape. You'd be a bit hairier than the hairiest man ever, because your body hair is going to be longer.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen them wolf people online.
And it will even be on like the back of your hand.
Yeah, you've seen the wolf people from the freak shows. And
Oh
that.
yeah, from the freak shows.
So you just be a wolf person. So really, I might find a new pack. I could live a whole life with a hairy wife and hairy kids.
God.
We could go to the to the designated places where they're allowed to go.
And my hairy kids and my hairy family.
It's interesting because arm hair doesn't really grow, does it? But I guess you never shave it. So, but then I wonder how long I could get my facial hair. Probably quite long.
You know, if my kids were naughty, I'd give them friction burn.
That was weird. Yeah, do this
That's
to
how
my
you're
kid.
gonna wake up.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So we got bald boy and hairy boy.
Yeah, I think I'll go hairy. Just, you know.
I'm gonna go. I'll stay as I am. Thank you very much. Take care. No, I'm going to go hairy boy.
go
Just
hairy.
so Tom's the only one bald.
It's fine.
Although, actually, in a serious sense, if I was to contemplate this question, it does make me feel better about being bald. Because if the other option was to be a wolf man,
or a seal.
yeah, I'd have more to worry about, is what I'm saying.
It would be you two freaks over a hairy, and I'll be like, I've just shaved off, and people are like, fair enough.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'd want to be unique. I wouldn't just want to be another completely bald guy. It'd be like, oh, he's got alopecia or he's recovering from chemotherapy or something.
I'm alright with being pretty standard.
I want to be Wolfman. Everyone's like, oh my God, look at Wolf Boy.
And then he'll play basketball and
Yeah, Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
Watch that.
If it gives you extra powers as well, then throw me in.
But then
I'm
think
ready.
about the powers that being bald could give you. You know, you could
Swimming.
sense wind. Yeah, you'd be streamlined. If you could
Sense wind.
you could go into like a clone facility, and people would be like, "Oh, you're right, mate."
You know it's windy.
Yeah, you would. From the back though.
Oh, what's his special superpower? He knows when it's windy first. He's the first one
Even
to know.
inside, it's crazy.
Even before the weatherman. Like, he just goes out there. He's like, yeah, got it.
Yeah,
it's windy.
We've locked him in a box for 18 days, and every day he's been correct about
He's
the
been
wind
right.
velocity.
6 kilometer winds. He smashed it. Great. That's good. We've done it. Listener question. There's another one in the tank we can
Go
use
on.
next time.
Shall we use it next time?
Yeah, we'll hold on to it.
Well,
We've been
is that
going for a while
have we
now,
done it
haven't
then?
oh yeah, we've got.
All right.
we've
Well,
done.
thanks for watching, Chris,
Thanks.
and and for the 50 quid.
Like and subscribe and give us a 5-star review.
And
all
join
that stuff.
my Patreon.
Come to my Leicester Comedy Festival
Oh,
show.
and mine.
And Dom's.
And don't come anywhere near me.
Don't come anywhere near Ethan. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.